guys, it's Vikki. I'm back again. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm here to talk with you and do a review on the Naturally Slim diet. Okay, so a friend of mine sent me a link about this Naturally Slim diet, and I had plateaued for a bit, so I was like, alright, you know what? I'm all about for trying something new. Let me see what it's about. And I'm not really a diet person. I don't really like ascribe to that, because once you stop doing the diet, you like gain weight or whatever. So like, was my bra showing? I'm sorry. So it's like, if you you know, like cut out all carbs, at some point in time you're going to start eating carbs again, and then your body's going to flip out. You are going to freak out. You're going to be like, oh, I want all the carbs, and now you're back to square one or -1, because now you've gained the weight back plus some. So it's like, I don't ever want to do a diet. I want to learn more about nutrition and eat healthy. But I was like, you know what, maybe I just needed like just a jump kickstart. It's like a 10-week program, just like kickstart, you know, my body. So sometimes you got to do a reset. So I was like, you know what, let me try it and see. So it's an app on your phone, which I don't know where my phone is, but it's an app on your phone, and I guess there's a website too, but you know, obviously you just use the app. So what you do is each week they have videos like just teaching you about nutrition and eating and things like that. And they actually sent you, hold on one second so you guys can see. So it's a Naturally Slim kit. Oh, here's the logo. Is it gonna focus? Yeah. For you to start your Naturally Slim journey. So comes with like a book. So like, if you don't actually want to track in the app, you can take notes and track in the book. And so they actually do like this like eating thing. So whoops, we'll just throw this down. So they had peanuts, a measuring tape so you can measure yourself, and then they had like these Pringles right here. And so they would teach you that a lot of times when you're eating, you're not even tasting your food. So they like literally have you like just eat a chip, and you ate the chip. You're like, whatever. But then the next time they were like, okay, now like literally lick the chip and eat it slowly. They're like, oh, do you notice the taste difference now? So they're basically saying you are missing out on enjoying your food because you're eating it too fast. So that's like the main premise of the whole diet, is that you eat slowly and you eat when you're hungry. So they stress the importance of drinking water throughout the day, so that when you actually are truly hungry, not thirsty or dehydrated, truly hungry is when you eat. So if there's levels of eating, levels 1 through 4. Obviously they don't want you to eat out of 1 or 2, because 1, you're not hungry at all. 2 is like, yeah, you might start feeling hungry. 3, you feel hungry. Some might be grumbling, and then 4 is like you're ravenous. They don't want you to eat out of 4 because you'll overeat. They don't want you to eat out of 2 or 1. They want you to eat out of 3. So what I liked about that is that it made you listen to your body and learn your body. Like, that was the most important thing. Are you eating when you're hungry, or are you eating when you're emotional? And a lot of people emotional eat. I'm not an emotional eater. Or let me rephrase that. I'm not an emotional eater now. I might have been in the past, but I'm not now. So it was really important for me to actually stop and listen to my body versus looking at the time. Like, oh, you know, if you're intermittent fasting, oh, it's time to break my fast. But were you hungry, or were you like, oh, I can now eat? See, and like that's a small difference, but a huge difference. And if you eat at level 3, you're eating when your body actually is hungry, and you actually My shirt's all like just crazy. So you'll actually eat out of 3, and that basically means like your body's burning the most calories right now. So you will actually burn calories while you're eating, and like and you're not like, your metabolism's at its highest point. It's like growing. So like that was one major concept. The second major concept is the 10-5-10. But basically what this is that you eat slowly. You enjoy your food. You eat what's on your plate, whatever you like first. So instead of like if you had a steak and then you had steamed veggies, you're like, nah, steamed veggies. So sometimes I would force myself to eat the steamed veggies and then I could enjoy the steak. You're like, no, don't do that. Enjoy the steak first. That's your favorite thing on the plate. Eat that first. And it's just so you can enjoy your food. Which, okay. And there was nothing that was off limits. I mean, obviously you say, you know, eat nutritiously. Don't eat crazy. But if you want a pizza, you can have pizza. But the thing with the 10-5-10 is that it's 25 minutes. You have to take your meal slowly, chew completely, and take 25 minutes to eat. So 10 minutes of eating, a 5-minute break, and then 10 minutes of eating again. And the reason why they do this is because your brain and your stomach, there's a 20-minute delay. 20 minutes of before your brain realizes it's full. So if you've been eating, and say you had a burger, fries, a milkshake, and some chicken nuggets, right? You'll eat that whole thing in like 7 minutes. It's gone. And then 13, 14 minutes after that, you're like, oh, why'd I eat that? That was too much food. But if you did the 10-5-10 and like, you know, half your burger, ate some of your burger, some of your fries, and took the time to eat, more than likely you would not have finished your burger, you would not have finished your fries, you might have finished the chicken nuggets, and you were nowhere close on that milkshake. And that's when you realize, like, hey, my body is full. So it's all about eating until you're comfortably full. So like if after 25 minutes you're still not full, then obviously just keep eating, but you know, still chew slowly, put the fork down, take a swig of water, chew slowly, eat what you like first. Okay, so now that I broke down what this whole thing is, my results. So in the 10-week program, which is ending today, I lost, see my stomach, I'm still fighting with my stomach, so ignore my little belly button. I lost 12 pounds in 10 weeks. And I think that's good because I definitely plateaued. I wasn't moving, you know, but I should measure myself. I'll measure myself later. But the whole, like my workouts didn't change. I was still working out like normal, you know, trainer, capoeira, gym, normal workouts that I've always do. But so the only thing that was different was this diet, which wasn't even like a diet because you eat what you want. It was more like a behavioral management type of system. And I like that every week there was new videos. They were constantly staying with you. They do want you to weigh yourself every day, which I thought was like, oh, it's kind of like, eh. But it helped me to know where I was at. So I could look at the, like, all right. So, you know, you go up a pound, you go down a pound. You go up 2 pounds, you go down 2 pounds. It goes, blah, 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 you know, because that's just your normal fluctuation in your weight. But at the end of each week, it would go down a little bit, go down a little bit, go down a little bit. And I did reach my goal, which I'm very happy about. So I'll stick with it. Okay, so what you guys want to know? Price. So this was free. They charge my health insurance plan, and I did look it up, and it was like $38, I think. So for the 10 weeks, that's $380. It didn't come out of my pocket because it came out the insurance company, and I already paid for the insurance. So hey, And I know I see that you can continue on past the 10 weeks for like a maintenance system and things of that sort. And there is like a social aspect to it. So you can like post in like the naturally slim towns, what they call it. And you know, a lot of people give you helpful tips, encouragement, they cheer you on, blah, blah, blah. So I like that. I didn't really use that much. I checked in like the first day and then I didn't check in again. I checked in with my friends that were doing it and I really enjoy it. And I definitely think I'm going to continue on eating when I'm hungry and doing the 10-5-10. Like that, eating slowly, you know, obviously if you have the time, sometimes you didn't budget your time right, so whatever. But I will continue on doing the naturally slim behavioral aspects because it's working. So this is literally what I need to do, which is just eat my favorite foods but slow. Okay, because I didn't realize that I was overeating until I did this. I didn't realize that, you know, my breakfast had too much, which was like, you know, hard-boiled eggs, turkey sausage, fruit, you know, nothing too much. But then I realized that I was having, you know, instead of 2 eggs, I really only needed 1. Instead of, you know, like, okay, well, I need to cut, you know, the gluten-free bread with avocado. Like, okay, maybe, you know, I had to pick one. If I was doing the gluten-free bread with avocado, then I'd do a banana. Because, like, I couldn't, my body couldn't handle that much food. So it's like you learn that when you had your steamed vegetables and steak or steamed vegetables and chicken, you thought you were eating healthy. You're like, oh, look, it's healthy. But then you were overeating because it turns out you only needed half the chicken and half the veggies. Like your body didn't actually need all that food. So I liked the program. I learned a lot. I liked the program because it was also free to me because they charged my insurance company. And I liked the program because it actually worked. And I would actually very much highly recommend this to people. I sing its praises. People ask me, I'm like, just do Naturally Slim. And I like that you did not have to change what you eat. You just had to change how you did it. And that's what I liked about this program. I did not have to give up anything. Wait. In the first 2 weeks, they do want you to kind of do like a sugar detox, so just kind of reset your body to make sure you're not like too dependent on sugar. But after that, then you're good to go. So 12 pounds lighter in 10 weeks, free to me. Sounds like a good plan. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed my little review of the Naturally Slim diet, and leave a comment below if you have questions. I definitely will answer any questions you may have. And as always, like, subscribe, share. Alright guys, bye.